everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I am going to be making a peach mango soap, and I have this wonderful fragrance here. We're gonna have some fun with it today. So I've already made some plain bars of goat milk soap just to get a color. This is unscented, and I figured this is going to work really well as doing some shreds. So I've shredded them up with my cheese grater, and we're gonna go ahead and start. So this will be my embeds, and I've already mixed up a little bit of olive oil and some yellow mica. So I've got that ready to go. That way I have enough. I know I have enough. Hopefully I'll get a good yellow color with this coming through for that peach mango. So we are gonna go ahead, take our water. I've got everything already pre-measured. My water is nice and cold. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my container. Set these off to the side. I've got my lye. Now guys, please always be careful when working with lye. Make sure you have safety gear on. Always add your lye to your water, and never the other way around. And don't use aluminum when making soap, because the lye will vaporize. So you want to use stainless steel only, or polypropylene containers like I've got here, as they are safe to use with lye. Now I'm going to use a heat transfer method where my hot lye water solution is going to melt my solid coconut oil. So I'm just going to let this cool a little bit. You might see some vapors coming off of there. All that good stuff. So make sure you are in a well ventilated area. And safety, 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 always. I'm just going to let that cool off a bit. When it clears up, then we'll go ahead and add it. I think I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit of my yellow color. And I'll see what kind of shade I get. I don't want it to be too dark, because it will maybe drown out that peach color, or that mango. We'll call this my mango color. I think those colors will look well together. So my lye water has cooled off now, so I can see to the bottom. It's fairly clear. This way I can make sure that all my lye is completely dissolved. There's nothing left in there, which is good. You want that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add my hot lye water, very carefully pouring it over my spatula. That way I don't splash anything anywhere. Lye burns are not fun, people. They are definitely not fun. And that hot lye water then just melts my oils, just like so. I'm going to stir that around. Now I like adding my goat's milk last. This way I can use my farm fresh goat's milk, and I don't have to ice it. Now part of the adding into my soap this way is the lye water, once it's really hot, likes to try and burn the milk because of the sugars and the fats that are in there. So by splitting my water weight in half, the water is used to dissolve the lye. Then I use the rest of my weight in goat's milk to my batch, and that way I can make soap whenever I want to. I don't have to wait until my milk is iced before I can make soap. I can just do it whenever I'd like to, and then my milk will not burn. So this is a great method for doing that with fresh goat's milk. I'm going to go ahead and add this in there. Just stir that around a little bit. Now coconut oil is a very solid oil. It saponifies very quickly. I like to kind of mix everything together. I'm going to go ahead and add my fragrance oil in there. And it smells so wonderful, guys. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, take my stick blender. I'm just going to burp it, make sure there's no air bubbles in there. Give it a quick burst and stir it. I don't want to see any oil floating on the top. I want to make sure everything is well incorporated. Otherwise, we'll have separation, and separation's not good, because then you'll end out with just a whole bunch of unsaponified oils, and then, well, basically oil and soap, and that's not fun. So we're going to go ahead and add our shreds in there as an in-bed. Going to stir that in, and I'm really liking how that is turning out. And add a little bit more in there. I'm going to go ahead and set my stuff aside. Grab my molds that I have already ready to go. I'm going to start pouring it. Now, because this is a solid oil, it will set up really fast. So, give it a good stir. Pour it in there, just kind of slop it in there, I guess. That's kind of what's happening. And this is not my usual big batch sized, so we'll just roll with it. Maybe I'll just squeeze that over there. I should have my spoons ready, but I'm such a klutz sometimes. I don't think about those things until the very last second. I want to try and make some full bars here. And it's just not wanting to agree with me today. Smash those over there, fill them up. Okay, that's gonna look somewhat okay, I guess. Use my fingers there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess. I'm going to stick this in my fridge to let it set up, and then we'll be back for the unmolding. I am so sorry I didn't get the unmolding videos for you guys, but I said I'd show you guys how they turned out, and they turned out really great. They smell wonderful. Not quite as yellow as I had hoped they would, but that orange comes through and it just looks great. I'm really pleased with this. You guys, if you want to, these are going to cure for about 4 weeks, and then I will have them listed for sale on my Facebook page. So definitely check out my Facebook page, Basic Homesteading and Survival, if you want to order any one of these lovely sudsy beauties and have them in your home. But if you like this video, you can come back for more tips and tricks later on. But for now, these are going to cure, and I hope you guys have a great one. Be safe out there, and be healthy, and definitely wash your hands. Have a good one, guys. See you later. Bye now.